Hi, if you are coming across this channel for the very first time, welcome to Women Emotions series Unfiltered. My name is Cherish E. Ibrahim and I am your host. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about something very simple yet powerful. I want you to stick around because this video is about to change your life forever. Today, we're going to start with a story. Once upon a time, I knew a girl. This girl was born into a nice family, middle class. She's someone I would describe as beautiful, smart, loving, caring, and amongst other things, good. She was a good girl. She lived her life giving of herself to people she loved and cared about. Time and time again, she would sacrifice herself, sacrificing who she knew she was for who they wanted her to be. She was always giving, always showing up, always being there, always catering to, and just loving in a way that she would have preferred not to. Like I said, amongst other things, this girl was a good girl, and she grew. She grew and it became an integral part of her. When she was younger, much younger, she remembered that she was a bold girl. But as time went on, somehow she found herself shrinking and shrinking until she couldn't recognize who she was becoming. And she had to snap out of whatever that was. Now, as much as this story may seem fictitious, it is true. This girl existed. I know her personally, and so this is not hearsay. But like this girl, there are many, many women today who I would call good girls. Yes, there is a thing such as the good girl syndrome. The good girl syndrome has its symptoms, and I'm going to list them out for you. Number one symptom of being a good girl is people pleasing. So, good girls always want to please people. They don't want to step on your toes. They don't want to do anything that would annoy you or rage bait you. Even if it meant them standing up for themselves, they want to ensure that everyone around them is happy, and has something nice to say about them. Another symptom of the good girl syndrome is no boundaries. For good girls, they rarely can set boundaries and stick to it. A boundary, a healthy boundary, can look like displeasing another person. And because of that, they would rather allow themselves to be manipulated, to be emotionally blackmailed, to be used and taken for granted by people that they love, people that they know, people that they care about, and even strangers. Someone steps into your life and they can already perceive that you have the good girl syndrome, and so they just go ahead and take advantage of you. Now, this doesn't stop here. There's another symptom of this good girl syndrome, and it's the inability to say no. My God. The good girl cannot say no. She cannot say no to her friends, she cannot say no to her family, she cannot say no to maybe the man in her life or her partner. She cannot say no to her boss, even when it is doing her a disservice. She would rather shoot herself in the leg than stand up for herself. These three are amongst some of the many, many symptoms of the good girl syndrome. And if you didn't know, well, I want you to know now, there is a high cost for being a good girl. You can be a good person without being a good girl, quote unquote. You may have or have not heard of this word. It's called self-abnegation. And what does self-abnegation mean? It is the sacrificing of who you are for another person, not just your time or your resources, but your identity. But today I'm telling you that being a good girl will jeopardize so many things, amongst them your peace, your time, your identity, your future. So, as simple as this thing is, you can not afford to be a good girl. You cannot afford to be plagued by the good girl syndrome. I want you to take home 3 things from this video. The first thing is this: strategic advocacy begins with you. Yes, you that is watching this. I know you want to advocate for human rights. You want to advocate for the girl child. You want to advocate for gender equality. You are already advocating for so many other things. But are you advocating for yourself? Because if you do not advocate for yourself, no one, absolutely no one will advocate for you. You have to learn to speak up. Yes, speak up. You have to learn to disagree constructively. You have to learn to own your voice. Own your, let your yay be your yay and your nay be your nay. Right? I'm skipping, but strategic advocacy begins with you. You have to learn it. It is an art and it can be learned. The second thing I want you to go home with from this video is this: it's to say no sometimes. Not all the time. I'm just kidding. But it's okay to say no, right? Let your yay be your yay and your nay be your nay. Be your nay. If it's not okay with you, say no. If you're not up for that task, if you don't want to, take on that responsibility that is actually not supposed to be your cup of tea, but if you were going to do it, you're just volunteering, you can say no. Nobody's going to beat you. And if you are scared of what the other person might think of yourself first. Do not do yourself a disservice just because you want to please another person. Learn the art of saying no. Learn to own your no. Learn to stand firm. Put your foot on the ground. And this is not just saying no to people, but sometimes saying no to yourself. When there's that voice of reason and that voice of fear, and some people have even many more voices in their heads. Learn to stick with the voice that is telling you the right thing to do, right? So learn to say no to fear. Learn to say no to that urge to please the next person by displeasing yourself. The third thing I want to point out to you, and I want you to take home from this video, is this, right? Just like I spoke about self-abnegation, I want you to unlearn. Instead of unlearning, reject self-abnegation and take on self-indulgence. Indulge yourself. Like when you're in a gathering and you hear someone wanting to speak and they say, I crave your indulgence. Today I'm craving your indulgence. Indulge yourself. When you say no to someone, or you disagree with them, or you refuse to be used as you've always been, and there's that thing in you telling you, but you can just do it now, it's not that big of a deal, or you want to tell someone how you really feel, and you're like, just forget it, no, don't forget it. Indulge the troublesome part of you that is telling you to not be a good girl, to go ahead and say your mind, whether it's to your friend or your boss. Don't let people hurt you and get away with it. There is more to you than being a good girl. You can be a good person. That's what, my point is, don't be the person who is being good at their own detriment. So at your own expense, you're trying to be good to other people. So you have to learn to draw the line. You have to learn to stick and indulge yourself. Stick to your name. Own your own. Advocate for yourself. Start by that one conversation. Stop avoiding the hard conversations. If someone hurt you, tell them. You can be a good person without being a good girl. Yes, it is true. See, niceness is most likely hypocrisy with a tinge of goodness, for lack of better words. Stop being nice when you know truly who you are. Stop losing your real identity and associating yourself or masquerading yourself as a fake person that you know that you are not. It will not serve you. Learn to be a good person. Be good to people when you can, however you can, in the capacity that you can, and from your heart. But if you are going to be a good person at your own expense, please desist from that. One final question I want to leave you with. I know it's okay to be good. I'm a good person. I used to be a good girl, but I am a good person. And I am wiser and I am learning. But this is the question I want you to ask yourself the next time the good girl syndrome comes to you or comes lurking at your doors. At what cost? At what cost? If you can genuinely answer that question, I'm sure you'll be able to make a right move. I hope you learned something valuable. Till I come your way again same time, same channel, I want you to have an amazing time, an amazing rest of the week. And I want you to never forget that you are enough. Don't forget also to leave a comment, send this to as many good girls and even good guys that you know. And please, you are always welcome to the family, to the sisterhood. So subscribe and you'll get notified when we drop our new video. Until I come your way again, ciao.